We got a message from the Iranian side that one of the ships, which presumably was closest to us, to our waters at that point of time, wanted to come in to our port. My recollection is this was on the 28th, and on the 1st we said, okay, you can come in. When they set out and came here, the situation was totally different. They were coming in for a fleet review. For us, when this ship wanted to come in, and that too in difficulties, I think it was the humane thing to do. Here's the situation. You had these ships, and we got a message from the Iranian side that one of the ships, which presumably was closest to us, to our waters at that point of time, wanted to come in to our port. They were reporting that they were having problems. So my recollection is this was on the 28th, and on the 1st we said, okay, you can come in. It took them a few days to sail in, and then they docked in Kochi. The ship is there. Obviously, the people on the ship, a lot of them were young cadets, that is my understanding. They have disembarked. They are in a nearby facility. So we viewed this, look, this ship, or these ships, because there were two others as well. I mean, when they set out and came here, the situation was totally different. They were coming in for a fleet review, and then they got, in a way, caught on the wrong side of events. For us, when this ship wanted to come in, and that too in difficulties, I think it was the humane thing to do. I think we were guided by that principle. And in a sense, of the other ships, one obviously had a similar situation in Sri Lanka, and they took the decision which they did, and one unfortunately didn't make it. I think where we really approached it from the point of view of, in a sense, of humanity, of other than, whatever the legal issues were, and I think we did the right thing.
Right, and I understand India did the best that could have been done under the circumstances, but the criticism is that this happened in India's, and I'm quoting, backyard. And this is, we've said in the past that the Indian Ocean is in the Indian Ocean. So what does it mean for India's position as a net security provider in this region?
No, look, I don't think, I think there's a lot of social media debates going on this. Social media, by its very nature, is a forum for very sharp, angular, sometimes extreme expression of views. I mean, people have a right to express that. But there is, I mean, please understand the reality of the Indian Ocean. I mean, the Diego Garcia has been in the Indian Ocean for last 5 decades. It's not something which happened last week or last month. There are other, Djibouti. The fact there are foreign forces based in Djibouti happened in the early first decade of this century. Hambantota came up during this period. So the idea that, somehow the Indian Ocean is limited to only the countries of the Indian Ocean, others aren't there. The Fifth Fleet is based in Bahrain. So I think people, I mean, if you're asking me a serious question, I'd give you a serious reply. If you're asking me a non-serious question, I think I'll leave it.
This is a non-serious question, that we are not the net security provider of the region, or are we rethinking that position?
No, it is. I think any serious question has to take into account what is the ground or the water situation out there.
राजनीति हो या क्रिकेट, देश विदेश की ब्रेकिंग हो या आपके मोहल्ले की बड़ी खबर, सब मिलेगा एक ही ऐप में, सबसे तेज और भरोसेमंद। अभी डाउनलोड करें दैनिक भास्कर डिजिटल।